Number 13.
I'm Emily Abuhaila, and I'll be reading for the narrator. This is the home of Charlie Bucket. 7 people live here. There are only 2 rooms and only 1 bed. So you can see that this life is extremely uncomfortable. These are 2 very old people, are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine. And these 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina. The bed was given to the 4 old grandparents because they were so old and tired, and of course, they're all over 90 years old. This is Mr. Bucket. This is Mrs. Bucket. They and little Charlie Bucket sleep in the other room upon mattresses on the floor. As you know, this can be very cold in the wintertime.
Okay, thank you.
I'm reading for Violet now. I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about these ticket things of Mr. Wonka's, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars in hope of striking it lucky. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. I just adore gum. I can't go without it. I munch it all day long except for a few minutes at meal times when I take it out and stick it behind my ear for safekeeping. To tell you the honest truth, I simply wouldn't feel comfortable if I didn't have that little wedge of gum to chew on every moment of the day. I really wouldn't. My mother says it's not ladylike and it looks ugly to see a girl's jaw going up and down like mine do all the time. But I don't agree. And who's she to criticize anyway? Because if you ask me, I'd say that her jaw's the one going up and down almost as much as mine do just from yelling at me every minute of the day.
Thank you.
For Veruca, where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket. Oh yes, here it is. As soon as I told my father I simply had to have one of those golden tickets, he went out into town and started buying all the Wonka candy bars he could lay his hands on. Thousands of them. He must have bought hundreds of thousands. Then he had them loaded onto trucks and sent directly to his own factory. He's in the peanut business, you see, and he's got about 100 women working for him over at his joint, shelling peanuts for roasting and salting. That's what they do all night long. For those women, they just sit there and shell peanuts. So he says to them, "Okay, girls," he says, "from now on you can stop shelling peanuts and start shelling the wrappers off these crazy candy bars instead." And they did. He had every worker in the place yanking the paper off those bars of chocolate.
Thank
Full
you.
speed.
Very good. Very good.
Nice. We really appreciate it.